all praise to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukakadash.
double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and love and save haste to the brothers teaching the word of sincerity and truth all across the four corners of the earth. We the Mississippi camp, and we got a quick lesson on out with the old and in with the new.
You know, so what we see happening, the transition of kingdoms. All right, a transition, of standards, that's in the earth. How about Shema Shai? All right, the way that this earth is being ran in wickedness, and deceit, and the ways of this society is complete adverse, to the standard of the scriptures. And the Most High is about to put a complete stop to this society and usher in a new society, man. In which the nation of Israel, all right, which are at the bottom, will be at the top. Matter of fact, get that Matthew 19 and start at 20. Start at 27.
All right. It says, then answered Peter. This is Matthew 19 and 27. It says 6, 27 or 26.
Oh, he started at 27.
All right. It says.
Plus, matter of fact, start at 26. No, start at 27. Let's get to the point.
All right. It says, then answered Peter and said unto him,
Yep.
Behold, he hath forsaken all and followed thee.
Yep, so Apostle Peter like, look, we have forsaken everything and followed you. So Apostle Peter, is finna, inquire, what will be the reward, for making that great sacrifice, man. Sacrificing their lives to follow Yahushua, which that's what we do today. He's not here physically, but we follow him in spirit, through faith and obedience. Go ahead.
What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Verily I say unto you,
Yep.
that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory.
Yeah, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, and that's when it comes to the earth, right? Because Yahushua already has his glory in the spiritual realm. When you read Ephesians 1 and 21, when you read Daniel 7, all right, 13 and 14, he has his glory in the spirit world already, But now he's finna get his glory in the earth, man. And those that have followed him, will receive rewards, for that great sacrifice, man. Go ahead.
Come. And it says, Ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones,
Yep.
judging the 12 of Israel.
Yep, go ahead.
It says, and everyone that has forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisterin, or fatherin, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake shall receive an hundredfold.
Yep. So it's going into how each Israelite man is going to increase in everything, for following Yahushua. The things that we lose on this side, the different relationships, that didn't make it, that was destroyed because we follow Yahushua, because we dedicated our life to Yahushua, the different opportunities we miss, in the time to come, because we forsaking our lands now. It's gonna be when we don't take the vaccine and we don't take the chip, and then we can't work, we can't do particular things. We're gonna lose houses, cars, wives. Some women ain't gonna want to
understand.
Yeah, they ain't gonna want to go through that straight gate with you, man. So you're gonna lose, for the sake of your house shot. But go ahead.
And shall inherit everlasting life.
Yep. But see, we finna go come into immortality. See, these people that cleave, like Scripture say, if you try to save your life, you're gonna lose it.
That's right.
You see? But you lose your life, you're gonna save it. Because guess what? The things that we lose, the temporal things, how Shai is coming back with eternal things, eternal rewards, man. Go ahead.
But many that are first shall be last,
Yep.
and the last shall be first.
So now this that great promotion that's coming into the earth, man. Out with the old rulers, all right, these elite bankers which rule the earth in wickedness, and deceitfulness. You see, pushing death, all right. All they push forward in the earth is death. All they invest in is death, man. Everything they do, their pharmaceutical industry, the food industry, their entertainment, it all, it all, manifests death in the earth, man. You see? But now the Lord is finna take out the old rulers, these elites, and put up new ones, man. All right, which is the elect men of Israel. You see? Let me get that Second Peter. Still got it. Yep. Yeah,
Second Peter 2, 2 Peter 3, 11.
start at 10.
All right, 2 Peter 3 and 10.
Yep.
It says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night."
Yeah, the day of the Lord is gonna be a thief in the night. You know, because the only people that are anticipating, you know, and hastening the coming of the Lord is the elect of Israel. You see, Christians ain't hastening the day of Jesus. They trying to fix America, man.
Yeah.
All right, they trying to get in here now, man. They're everything that they are is attached to this society. You know, all the desires that these Christians have is attached to this society, man. They're not hastening the destruction of this place and this system, man. You know, go ahead.
It says, "In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise."
Yeah, and that's nuclear destruction. All right, and the heaven is speaking to Esau's rulership, his whole infrastructure, man. You know, ain't gonna be no, Paris and
no children, going around,
you know, Sicily and all this, Rome and French. See all this, that's gonna be destroyed. These cities and things, this gonna be destroyed, man. You know, out with the old. This whole infrastructure ain't gonna be no concrete buildings in the kingdom, man.
Right, it's gonna be a whole new layout, per se.
Yep.
A whole new blueprint.
Yep.
Already in the play.
Yep. Go ahead.
In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yep, and the elements, like I say, the concrete.
Yeah.
You know, this cheap ass sheetrock. You know, when that in that sheetrock, what they give, that asbestos, like a disease.
Like mold.
Like
mold too.
Yeah, that old shit. Well, here it is. Your house is built with things that can give you cancer.
Right. It's the only thing it can be built with, right?
What type of shit is that, man?
Come.
You see, but all this finna melt away, man. You know, that's why our mind can't be, in this place, man. Yeah, go ahead.
It says the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
Yeah, the works that are therein, because Esau got his prize buildings, his prize cities, the longest bridges and all the Golden Gate Bridge. That's gonna be through. That's gonna be burnt up, man. All right, these what they got, these new stadiums.
Yeah,
well, the Rams got the new stadium,
retractable roof and shit.
Yeah, the drop top roof and shit.
Yeah.
State of the art.
But that shit the Dallas Cowboys playing.
AT&T Stadium, man.
That big ass stadium.
Yep.
What they got a new one? Los Angeles,
LA Rams. Yep.
No, not Rams. Chicago. The Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, they actually gonna turn to like concentration camps though.
Yeah,
you know.
See that.
Yep. So they big only for a purpose. This is group folks. They only big like that in big ass major cities too though. You know.
Go ahead.
Seeing this 11. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be desired, what manner of person ought to be in our holy conversation and godliness?
Yep. So read it again. It says what manner?
It says what manner of persons ought to be in our holy conversation.
So what manner of persons ought ye to be?
Persons.
Yeah. What type of mind frame should we have when we know this is coming, man? Should we be focused on building up here? Should we be putting most of our energy into this society in this way? No, man. We're already ahead of everyone because we're building for the world to come. You see, even get that Matthew 6 and I want to say 19 about shop. I'm gonna read down on it.
Matthew 6 and 19.
Yep.
Lay up yourself treasures upon the earth. So like lay up not of yourself treasures upon earth.
It say lay not up yourself treasures on earth. Does that mean you can't save money? No. It's talking about your mindset. Don't have a mind to think, that we're going to be here extended period of time trying to build, man. We're not in this mind frame, trying to add to ourselves here, man. Now if you can save some money, that's cool. But even with that, that can be done away with in the day.
Yep.
You see, they can crash the economy. So the money you save, ain't gonna be nothing. So even with that, don't have your mindset so focused on that, man. Of course you be smart with your money, and smart with your resources. You see, but what it's telling you is, look, what scripture say, trust not in uncertain riches, man, because everything here is uncertain, man.
You know what it is.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I said, where moth and rust do corrupt.
Yep.
And where thieves break through and steal.
Yep.
Verse 20. But lay up yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal.
Yeah, because what we're doing now, we're actually storing up treasures in heaven, man. Right. The Most High is adding to us, all right, to our possessions in the world to come. Brothers gonna have lands, islands, brothers gonna have a certain amount of slaves. But see, the Lord is adding that to us now because why? We're building up treasures in heaven, man, in rulership. Going to heaven, come out, build up treasures in your rulership. Because right now, it don't matter how much you got, you still a slave. We building up treasures for the rulership that we got to come, man. You see? Yep, you get that.
Right. If Matthew 6:21, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Yeah, so what you treasure, what's the most valuable thing to you, that's where your mind gonna be at the most part of the day. If it was a chart, all right, to break down what you think about throughout the day, how many hours you think about this, how many hours you think about that. Well, the thing that you think about most, that's what you treasure, man.
That's where your heart is.
That's where your heart is, man.
Your heart, according to the scripture.
You got it, bro.
Oh, yeah. 12.
Yeah, 12.
Alright. It says 2 Peter 3:12. It says, looking for and hastening unto the coming day of the Most High.
I said looking for and hastening, man. Because, see, we go to, learning who we are, learning who our powers are, reading, being, obsessed with the scriptures, to now you hastening the day.
Right.
You go from, being converted, to then being persuaded, then studying, and now we're at the point where we hastening, man.
Like, we know how the end gonna be. Yep. We done read what the end of the story gonna be like, and what,
yep.
And who gonna win. So, yeah, you know how it be.
Yep.
Like, on the edge of your seat type.
The anticipation.
Come.
Yep. You got it, bro.
All right, it says, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved.
Going back to the destruction, through the missiles and also through your house shot and the chariots,
It says, and the elements shall melt with a fervent heat.
Yeah, the elements melt with fervent heat. Going back to the Most High finna melt this place with fervent heat, man. This infrastructure on the earth is gonna be here.
Right.
All right, but he's talking about this infrastructure, man. All right, the kingdom that Esau Edom has built up. Matter of fact, get that in Malachi 1:4. Because now we in the time of throwing down, man.
That's right.
Malachi 1:4.
Yeah, Malachi 1:4.
All right. This Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom say, we are impoverished, but we return and build desolate places.
Yeah, and Edom was impoverished when they was pushed out of rulership during the Dark Ages when Jake, took over the Roman Empire, during the Byzantine Empire. Jake was ruling Europe. Jake was ruling as the czars in Russia. And Esau was pushed out of power. He couldn't influence the earth in wickedness anymore. Now Jake was being wicked. But they had rulership. You see? Go ahead.
Thus said Yahweh Shah of hosts, they should build, but I would throw down.
They should build, but I would throw down. You see? And we reading about the throwing down. How they gonna throw down? The elements gonna melt with fervent heat.
That's it.
You see that? Go ahead.
They should call themselves the border of wickedness.
They should call themselves the border of wickedness. Go ahead.
The people against whom Yahweh Shah had indignation forever.
And that's their righteous anger, indignation. And now we're finna see this indignation play out through fire. You see? Go ahead.
verse 5.
No, that was it.
That was it.
Alright, it says, nevertheless, 13 said, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth.
We, according to his promise, look for new heavens, which is a new rulership. Yahweh Shai sitting on the throne of David. All right, not that's going to replace these elite banking families that rule the earth, man. All right, so there's going to be a new rulership. Yahweh Shai upon the throne of David. All 12 tribes, all right, beginning with the elect, united under Yahweh Shai, all right, as he rules over these heathens, man, and we want to be joint heirs with them, man, the Israelite men. You see? So, new heavens and the new earth, which means that it's going to be the same earth, but it's going to be cleansed through fire. And then in fire, it's going to uncover things, you know, and because in that great heat, that's how a lot of precious metals are made, precious stones and metals, you know, these glaciers, that's going to, the heat going to evaporate a lot of this, you know, these Antarctica and Greenland that's covered in ice.
Probably some straight gold.
Yeah, it might be some precious stones, some vegetation, new fruits we never,
you
know.
Never seen before.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a new earth, man. It ain't gonna be this, cause even the earth still has beautiful places now, but see, the Most High really gonna beautify this place, you know, with this destruction, man. You see? Go ahead.
It says, look for the new heavens and a new earth.
Yep.
Wherein dwell is righteousness.
What righteousness dwell, because right now wickedness dwelleth in this place, man. The average person that you meet in this society is a damn Satanist, man. Whether they know it or don't know it.
They know it or don't know it.
Yeah, because if I come to somebody, if you go to somebody and you bring out a scripture and say why you shouldn't celebrate Christmas, and then they say, well, how I feel.
That's some other shit.
That's
right?
Satanism, man.
That
means your emotions override what the scriptures say.
Right.
You tell Jake, you know, that they shouldn't eat this or they shouldn't eat that. Well, I feel.
Yeah, that's that do it that will type of spirit though. I can do what I want to do.
Yep.
I ain't got to listen to no rules or no laws, statutes.
So this place is engulfed, you know, in wickedness.
And the average person gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Cause they gonna get offended. Because they don't really know nothing about the scriptures. So they just going out by how they really feel and what they people done did and you know what they done seen.
Yeah, you go to the club and stop the music and bring out the precept and say, "Wives, be submissive to your husband." You enjoy the oil.
I'm talking about oil cans over your little name, but
and you know, and I people do not want to be corrected.
Yeah,
and you can tell them this scripture said. I'm not saying it. This is what the scripture's saying.
That boy, fight come with this shit.
Isaiah 16, 17. You get that? Yeah, get that. Yeah, bring that out. Yeah, bring that out.
This is First Corinthians 7:31.
And
they that used this world as not a beauty.
Yeah, so we use this world, man. You know, we do use this world to you know, we Jacob. You know, so we some plant make moves or we can make moves. You know, to benefit our situations, but
not break the law at the same time.
Yeah, we loyal to this. You see, but we can make moves. You know, brothers got different talents. You know, there's nothing wrong with capitalizing. You know, as long as it doesn't, you know, deal, your integrity. You know, as long as it doesn't, you know, affect your integrity according to the scriptures, man. You know, you just gotta do some, you know, doing some wicked shit. You know, no, man, but we do. You know, make moves. We use this world, man. You know, hey, brothers make, you know, jewelry. You know, they can sell it online. You know, you know, make it.
That's a plus sign.
Yeah,
you ain't breaking the law.
Yeah,
right.
Oil or something. Or, you know, whatever you do. You know, whatever talents you got. You know, ain't nothing wrong with capitalize off it because we still in this society.
Captivity.
You know, we gotta function in this society, but it's gonna come a time where we can't. But then that's when the favor of the Lord gonna kick in. You see? So we use this word but not abusing it. Jake tried to abuse it, man.
Yeah, we try to come up in it, like the white man. And it ain't gonna happen.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Alright. For the fashion of this world passing away.
For the fashion of this world passeth away, man. You know, and you go in that word fashion in the Greek one, definition is this manner of life. You see? This manner of life is about to pass away, man. You know, the way people think. You see this whole thought culture. That's finna be gone. Out with the old, in with the new. All this finna be gone. This pride that people have in the earth. You know, this. You know, this lack of fear of how about Shema Shai that's in the earth. All this finna change, man. All this finna change real soon, man. All this finna be out. The Most High finna bring a whole new spirit in the earth, man.
Yeah, and that's the main problem. The fear of Yahweh Shem Shai is gone. Because people fear
they'll do the right thing.
They'll do the right thing, but and that's the main thing. Because you had this wicked ruler is in charge, and he don't push you. He don't push the real name, the real image.
Right.
He don't push what the Lord is really about. Because in Hosea 4:1, they said there's no knowledge,
My land.
no knowledge of the land. No, there's no knowledge of the truth and no mercy in his land. So if the ruler not pushing it,
what you think the people gonna be like? People
so
gonna be just like what the rule is, whatever the rule is. They're gonna be just like him.
Yeah. What the scriptures say. So is the judge, so are the people.
Yeah.
You know? And Esau pushed that pride. He pushed that doubt like it ain't no God.
Yeah.
You know, he pushed that vibration in the earth, man. You know?
Niggas out here believing it, man.
And you niggas should be the last people to be atheists, man.
Yeah.
You know, look at your day-to-day life, man. You know, it's a miracle to get through just being the average day. It's a miracle, man.
Yeah.
You know?
You're fucking yourself.
Yeah, that's what you're fucking disappointment.
Yeah.
You make us look down because no, that's Esau. That's straight up Esau right there. And you telling me you atheist? You need your ass kicked off this planet, man.
It's coming.
Yeah, you're right. I was just finna say that. It's on the way.
Yeah. You got it, bro.
Alright, this Isaiah 60 and 17.
Yep. Hey, because remember we went into how you know, all these elements gonna be burnt up with fervent heat. You know, and because Israel, the land of Israel, it's gonna be laid flat, and then you know it's gonna be, it ain't gonna be destroyed like America, but it's gonna be leveled off. You know, so these heathens can rebuild. You know, and how we gonna rebuild? Get that in Isaiah 16, 17.
It says, for brass I will bring gold.
For brass I will bring gold. Hey, matter of fact, start at 16, then we'll read them too.
Alright. Yep. Alright, it's Isaiah 16 and 16. It says, thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentile.
Yep.
And shall suck the breast of the king.
Yeah, and that's going into, we're going to be fed off the resources of the earth, man. These are rulers that own, you know, particular resources now. Now we're going to be nourished by the resources of the earth, man. You know, I mean, it's not talking about, you know, sucking on a man's nipple. No, man. It's talking about being nourished by the resources of the earth, man. You know, go ahead.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer.
Yep. Hey, because when these things happen, because it's only one way that we're going to go from the position that we in to these other nations paying tribute unto us, man.
Good.
You know, it's going to be by a miraculous miracle.
Right. Got to be the Most High.
So we going to know that Yahweh Shem Shai is our Redeemer, man.
The mighty one of Jacob.
Yep. And keep reading.
Alright, this 17. It says, for brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver.
Yeah, so you're seeing the upgrades in the building material. You see, the way we build in the kingdom is going to be way different than how Esau built in his empire. You know, way different, man. All right? The average Israelite palace going to be way decked out. You know, it's going to be more decked out than these houses of the Rothschilds, man. Because they don't even build, all right, with this type of glory, man. They palaces and things that they have, man. You see? So it's going to be a whole new glory, even how we build things in the kingdom, how buildings are made and what they're made out of, man. You see, for brass, I'll give you gold. So the things that, you know, Esau builds in brass, we going to have gold.
Gold, right.
You know?
Iron is going to be silver.
For iron, silver. You see? It's gonna be a whole different, a whole different upgrade to how things are built, man. And we not gonna touch a hammer, all right, a nail, a building block. No, Esau's gonna do this thing, man. He ain't these other nations, man. But Esau, he gonna have the hardest job, all right. You know, his job gonna be every day when he go to work, he have a chance of dying. You know, just by the work he doing. Yeah, he do Issachar like that.
Yeah. Right.
Everybody else like that.
Right.
Who you think built them big ass skyscrapers? You know, who you think was up there balancing, you know, a beam, and then he you know, who was doing that? That was Jake. You see?
150 floors.
Yeah, now we ain't gonna build up there high, because we only go 3 stories in the kingdom.
Right.
You see? But the way, because it's gonna take some labor, you know, to you know, to get that silver and gold in a particular shape that you want it in to fit in your in the building, man. In the walls and particular things. It's gonna be some labor, man.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Hard labor.
Yeah. It's gonna be some work. I say work gonna be what it say they're gonna issue out continual employment, man.
What?
Unemployment rate gonna be zero.
Zero.
For that 1,000 years, you know, 0. That's gonna be the unemployment rate in the kingdom, man. You know, every heathen gonna have hands on deck, man. You know,
yeah, 2 jobs.
If you
Jake had to have 2 jobs to survive.
Yeah.
You need 2 jobs to make it.
Child labor.
Hell yeah.
All right, if you can walk, you can work. Goddamn.
Yeah,
right.
That's your nigga.
They had them little baby picking their cotton.
That's right. That's exactly
That's
what
all I be thinking about. Well, you soon as you able to walk, goddamn, get your ass out there.
They ain't show no pity.
No, we had this little baby with a sack on.
Yeah.
We can't even talk, but they teach him how to. You can work. You know, you ain't gotta say nothing. Just do this. You know what I'm saying? No. Slow down, man.
You know, they show no pity to the old neither.
They was out there too.
They was out there too. So
they ain't been picking cotton all their life. And they was since they were 2. You feel me? Well, they low down, but they gonna get it. They give it they reap. And it says for the woods. It said for woods brass.
Yep.
And for stones iron.
Yep. So letting you know that what it's gonna be an upgrade in the building material, man. I think that's in type in agate. AGATE. You know. And it says that will also make thy officers peace, and thine extractors righteousness. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land. Hey, and that's one of the main problems that plague Jake.
So right, man.
It is gun violence against each other. But see, it's gonna be a whole new way in the earth. Yeah, that's what was it. Yep. Yep, it's gonna be a whole new way in the earth, man. Even that evil eye, you know, that Jake has toward that brother, that's gonna be done away with. You see, when we say out with the old, in with the new, that's everything, man. You know, not just the buildings, but the people. Yep. You see, it's gonna be a whole different spirit in the earth, man.
Vibration.
Yep.
Whole nother vibration.
Yep.
Alright. It says, battle shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders.
Yep, wasting nor destruction within our borders, man. You know, Jake in the slums. Yeah. You know, where Jake stays the worst side of town.
Yeah, gotta go across them train tracks to get over there.
Now we finna live in luxury, man. Luxury we can't even fathom, man. You know? That was it on there.
I can finish it. Yeah, it says, but thou shall call thy walls salvation and the gates praise.
11. Yep. Yeah, read that 54 and 11.
Alright, this is Isaiah 54 and 11.
Yep.
O thou afflicted, tossed with a tempest.
Yep, O thou afflicted. Who was that? That was us, man. That's us. Go ahead.
And not comfortable.
And not comfortable. Yep.
Behold, I will lay thy stone with their fair colors.
Yep.
And lay thy foundation with the sapphires.
Yep.
Verse 12. I will make thy windows of a gates.
Yep, agate. Hey, so the Lord is talking about He gonna build our foundation with sapphires, man. Well, that's a precious stone, man. You see, and these precious stones, you know, they all have different qualities and give off different frequencies, man. You see, even the technology that we have in the kingdom is gonna be on a way high level, and it's gonna be friendly to the earth, man. It's not gonna destroy the earth.
It ain't gonna be toxic.
Yeah, cause you get Wi-Fi, but then you killing the bees.
Right. You see the birds just die, just fly out the sky and hit the ground. On the way.
You got the Ferrari, you know, but you destroying the air. Birds, you know, catching hell breathing, man.
Come.
You see? It ain't gonna be like that. Our technology is gonna be from the earth directly. It ain't gonna be defiled like Esau's technology, man. Go ahead.
All right. And that case, carbuncle.
Carbuncle. So it says our windows, like these windows now made of this cheap glass, plexiglass.
Mm-hmm.
But it said our windows in the kingdom gonna be made of agate, you know, which is a precious stone, man. You know, go ahead.
And that gates of carbuncle.
Gates of carbuncle, which is another precious stone. Go ahead.
And that borders of pleasant stones.
And our borders of pleasant stones, man. You see, the kingdom gonna be decked out, man. This old, like what people look at, you know, Jake go on the cruise. You know, the nigga woman go on the cruise and she thinks she done seen it all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that ain't nothing, man. Wait till you see the kingdom, man. Wait till you see the beaches. You know, we gonna have in the kingdom, man. You see how they gonna be decked out? Everything gonna be decked out, man. Hey, the Lord, through under Israel, the earth is finna be decked out, man. You know how Jake dress themselves, how Drake do their cars.
Imagine the whole world.
Imagine how Jake finna do the earth, man. You know, and then it's gonna be us and our righteous estate, man. Mm-hmm. You see?
Beautiful.
Nah, that was it. Get that Deuteronomy 28, start at 1 and then jump to 13. You know? Because now we finna be, you know, above these nations, man. You know?
Alright, this Deuteronomy 28 and 1.
Yep.
It says, and it shall come to pass if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Yep, obedience, yep.
To observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Now we finna come back into that. You see, now we're learning righteousness. Now we learn obedience. And then when Yahweh Shah comes, he's going to have those new bodies, you know, and we're going to be upgraded to be perfect where we can keep this law. All right, we keep the law perfect, and we're going to receive these benefits, man. You see, right now, we're living in a cursed state. We at the bottom because of disobedience. But see, now we finna rise to the top through obedience, man, and through the promise, man. You know? Go ahead. Jump to 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It says, this Deuteronomy 28 13.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and the Lord, Yahweh Shem Havashai, shall make thee the head and not the tail.
Hey, the Lord gonna make us the head and not the tail. That's what Yahweh Shai told the disciples. And the first shall be last, the last shall be first.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So Yahweh Shai, you know, was the beginning process of us getting to this glory that's spoken of in Deuteronomy 28, you know, 28, 1 through 13. You know? Get that, you had some? Okay, get some rock 10 and 4. Well, 10 and 8, then jump to 4. All right, you got it, bro.
It says, and thou shalt be above only.
Thou shalt be above only.
It's by yourself.
Yeah, you above only. Ain't no the most high. We're going to be the top nation. That's it. The top government. That's it. So right now, we at the bottom only. You know, and niggas that like you get Mayweather, Jay-Z, they just at the top of the bottom.
That's it.
Niggas still at the bottom.
Still at the bottom.
Yeah, them niggas ain't got no say so or nothing. You know?
They just cut that shit off.
Yeah.
They want to act through.
Yeah. Them niggas ain't got no say so, man. You know, they just at the top of us at the bottom, man.
And then they'll put somebody else up there.
Yeah.
Like it ain't nothing.
It's niggas, it's whatever Mayweather and Jay-Z work, man. You got some Edomites that lose their shooting dice in Vegas, man.
Man,
don't even think
on the
about
game.
it.
Like the damn Edomite just bet on the game.
Yeah, you got rappers that ain't gonna make $3.4 million in their career.
But he bet $3.4 million on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the nigga, and these just average Edomites.
Yeah,
we ain't even elite.
I'm like, who is he?
Yeah.
I look at him, he just a nerd with them glasses on, with a bullshit t-shirt on and some jeans. You would never knew.
They like
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit don't make no. We can't make this up.
Yep. Yeah, get that. Read Sirach 10 and 8. Then jump to 4. Yep.
This is Sirach 10 and 8.
Yep.
Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit.
Because of unrighteous dealings and riches got by deceit. And right, and what rulership has gotten riches by deceit? Esau Edom. His banking system is deceitful. This nigga started a war, you know, just to generate money, man.
Yeah.
Like this pandemic.
Yeah.
All billionaires got richer. That's deceit. You a fake a pandemic, you know.
So you can boost the country,
Yeah.
boost your money.
Boost your money.
Yeah, and destroy the money, you know, the middle class, man.
Yeah.
That's deception, man.
Yeah, they done that shit.
You know? Then Bezos say he gonna retire. He gonna wrap everybody upside the head.
Oh,
He
Yeah.
gonna retire.
Yeah. Bezos stepped down from Amazon. You know? Which all it is now he ain't gotta do shit. He just got
Right.
another nigga in his spot.
Yeah.
Right, he can
You know?
get paid.
Yeah.
Checks.
Yeah. He just paid nigga to be him.
That's it.
You know?
He gonna be wanting to be him too. Whoever that is. Well, he ready for that spot. Ain't that some shit?
The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
So now we're seeing the translation of kingdoms, man. You brothers and sisters, what you're a part of is a translation, man. All right, of kingdoms, man. You know, it don't matter if the majority of the earth don't see it. We see it. We believe it. So we don't need the masses of the people to believe, man. You see, we believe. All right, and what's written, man, and we can see it happening, man. The energy in the earth is changing, man. This place is done. Ain't no healing Babylon, man. She out of there, man. You know, this Edomite, all right, the wicked, all right, of the elites, you know, these wicked elites, they out of there, man. You know, it's gonna be a new regime that's gonna take the earth, man. You know, and it's gonna be beginning with Yahushua and then 144,000, man. The house of David is finna set up an eternal rulership in the earth, man, under Yahushua. You know, and it's transitioning now. You know, so we, like I always say, we just ahead of everyone. It seems strange, it just we ahead. You know,
they like can't believe.
The DVD player was strange when it first came out.
Right.
Well, it was just ahead.
Just ahead.
You know,
Especially to the one that was just on, you know, the tapes and the 8-tracks and shit. Grandma don't know. She still don't know what no DVD player
yeah,
is.
the other shit, you know. So we ahead, man. And jump to 4. Get Isaiah 24 and 20.
And it's Sirach 10:4.
Yep.
The power of the earth is in the hands of the Most High.
Yeah, and that's something, you know, that the majority of the earth has forgotten. Because each individual think the power of their life is in their hand.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't control nothing.
Yeah. Like they proud, like they put themselves in particular positions, man. You know?
But they say I'm self-made.
Yeah.
I did it on my own.
Yeah. The elites, they don't forgot that they was put in power, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why they think they can extend their rulership by their own means, man. But it's not gonna work like that. The power of the earth is in the hands of the Lord, man. And he's finna show that he's in full control. And that's why he got us, you know, in this lower state to show his power.
Right.
You know?
That's like the triumph of the story.
Yeah.
The underdog
Yeah.
win, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They look to Canada out. They ain't have a change.
Cause it ain't like, you know, Esau #1 in the earth and we #2. You know? No,
Right.
man, we ain't even
We
considered.
ain't even no number.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ain't on the chart.
We ain't on the back of the page. They still flipping. We ain't on there. Come.
Go ahead.
Alright. In due time, he will set over it one that is profitable.
Mm-hmm. Now he finna set one over there's problem. That's beginning with Yahushua. Hey, because the earth is finna flourish, man. The earth is corrupted. It's decaying. You know, it's sick under this man's rulership, man. He has to be put out of power, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why scripture say, if the day's not cut short, no flesh will be saved.
Right, because he going to go all the way out
Yeah.
to the end. Everybody, all of these.
Yeah, this
Even
man,
him.
This man has to
Kill
be
himself
removed.
too.
Yeah. He gotta be removed, man.
Yeah.
You know? And we understand now. Now we see it, man. You know?
You said 20?
Yep.
24 and 20.
Feeds.
Alright, this is Isaiah 24 and 20. It said the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard.
Yeah, going back to that destruction, man.
Come.
The earth, all right, melt. I mean, the elements melt with fervent heat, man. Go ahead.
And shall be removed like in cottage.
Yep. Yep, like a house, you know. Go ahead.
And the transgressions thereof shall be heavy upon it.
And the transgressions thereof shall be heavy upon it. Go ahead.
And it shall fall and not rise again.
Yep, go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones and are on high.
Yep, go ahead.
And the kings of the earth upon the earth.
Yeah, so now the Lord's going to punish the kings. You see? Because who can punish Esau? Right. You know, on earth? Nobody.
Right, they at
so,
the top.
Yeah, the Most High got to intervene and punish this nigga, man. You see? Go ahead.
And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit.
Yeah, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered to the pit. So they're going to go from luxury to living in the actual pit, man. You know, they're going to go from their palaces and mansions to living in damn pits, man. You know? Go ahead.
And shall shut up in the prison.
Yep.
And after many days shall they be visited.
Yeah, because it's gonna be time to go to work.
Yeah.
You know? They coming out them pits to go to work. You see? So that's what we finna see. The people you see working, doing all these hard jobs, they not finna be working. You know? They gonna be in rulership. And the people you see kicked up with their feet kicked up, you know, raking in, all right, they finna go to work, man. You see? It's finna be a complete change of everything, man. Out with this old, in with the new, man. And that's what we coming into, all right, in these times, man. That's why so much destruction is being prepared, because there's a great change coming in the earth, man. You know? Yeah, anything? Hey, this is Messiah times, man. You know, and the Lord, you know, saw it fit for us to, you know, to have a part in this, man. Lord willing, we endure. You know.
This is second Ezra 4 and 8. But as concerning the things wherefore thou asked me, and I will tell thee.
Yep.
For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Yeah, because the evil was sown way back in the garden. You know, when the serpent, you know, brought that philosophy to Eve, Eve brought it to Adam. All right, Adam sinned, you know, and then you had the fall of man, the fall of the sons of God. You see, into this low, decrepit state that you see now, and it got worse and worse until this time we see today. But now we are in the time of destruction. You know, go ahead.
Verse 29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down.
So now this place has to be turned upside down, but really right side up.
Yeah.
You know?
The right way.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that it's sown good.
So the good can't come until this place is rooted up.
Right.
To this empire and rooted out the earth, man. These people, these Edomites, are rooted out of rulership, man. Through the power of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, through Yahweh Shai, man. You know? Hey, so get ready for the transition, man. Hey, what we're doing, that's why the Lord has us rehearsing the righteous acts. Rehearsing for what? Because why? We're going to be enforcing the righteous acts soon, man. So we're rehearsing them now because this is going to be the new standard that's to come.
Right.
You know?
You rehearse for the big game.
Yep.
For the real thing. That's what you rehearse. You know, we got to go to choir rehearsal. We got to go to... Because there's something coming new.
Yep.
There's something coming new for what we practicing for, you know. It ain't gonna be no rehearsal then. It ain't gonna be the real deal.
You know, cause two people can't rule at the same time.
No.
So somebody got to go down.
Yeah.
And now it's that wicked one, the one been running the world into chaos, got to go down. They got to go down. Because like in Proverbs, when the wicked rule, the people mourn.
Mm-hmm.
When the righteous bear rule, the people gonna rejoice. And that's what's coming. That's what's on. That's what's it. That was next. The righteous in authority, and everybody gonna be good. But the nation got certain thousand years slavery.
Yeah, right.
But after that, everything gonna be good. You can be on the news about some kid got kidnapped.
Well,
Now I watch on the news this morning. 2 little boys got taken away out of the backyard. So you gotta worry about your kids being disappeared.
Right.
You gotta worry about your kids being molested, used for taking, used for
trafficking and shit like
trafficking. You gotta worry about that.
that. None of that.
But right now, you gotta worry about that. You gotta worry about your kids. We don't have to worry about kids being getting taught about transgenders.
Yeah.
Saying they can be what they want to be. We gotta worry about that when King become. Because this place got to fucking go, man.
mm-hmm.
Damn teacher might be one of them.
That's right.
Man.
Yeah.
Your kindergarten teacher, he might be a transgender. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
So
Fucked up.
it's fucked up. Since they pushing you 1, 2, 3 year folk you be what you wanna be. I'm a boy. I'm a girl. No, the Lord made you female and male. That's what he made you when you came out your mom. That's what the fuck you are. But they pushed it and you be what you wanna be. I'm at 4 years old. I decided to be a girl. No, you a fucking girl. That means you a girl. So we ain't gonna have to worry about that. We gotta worry about somebody looking at your woman committing adultery. Your wife running on than you. We ain't gotta worry about some people getting murdered. We ain't gotta worry about somebody going to war. We ain't gotta worry about going stealing, taking people. You know, going taking people's shit. We ain't gotta worry about that. But right now we do. Because we got the wicked ruler. Oh, that's it, bro.
Yeah, that was it, bro.
Alright, with that, hope brothers and sisters was edified. And first and foremost, we'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and love and salutation to the brothers teaching the word in sincerity and in truth all across the four corners of the earth. Shalom.
Shalom.